Assalamualaikum everyone. We are from Group 18. Our topic is feminism. Today I want to talk about historical perspective. Women are regarded as property. Greece, women are viewed as infrastructure of facilities. In Arab Jahiliyah, women are considered a disgrace or shameful matter.
Definition of feminism. Feminism is an ideology that recognizes that although all men and women are technically considered equal, but are not treated equally.
Feminism is a very liberating idea. It is asking for equality between men and women, equality of rights and entitlements, equality in our gender roles inside the house and outside the house.
Allah mentioned in the Quran in Surah Hujurat verse 13, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا. In this verse, the whole of mankind has been addressed to reform it of the great evil that has always been causing universal disruption in the world, that is, the prejudice due to race, color, language, country, nationality, and gender. On account of this prejudice, man in every age has generally been discarding humanity and drawing around himself some small circles and regarding those born with those circles as his own people and those outside them as others.
I will talk about emancipation. Emancipation is an effort to claim equal rights for women against men. Emancipation aims to give what men can do, also women can do. For an example, in work, career, and others. According to Western worldview about emancipation, they demand equal right between men and women. There is job that men can do, also women can do. In all fields, there is no difference between them. And according to Islamic worldview, Islam places a noble position on women. Islam has eliminated the difference between men and women. Men and women have the same rights and obligation as servants of God. I took a female figure that fought for emancipation in independence, which is Khadijah Siddiq. Khadijah Siddiq fought for women's rights at the time for making demands that women be selected as the candidate in the 1955 Malaysian general election.
Alright everyone, we're moving on to the next topic, which is the key principles between feminist ideology and the perspective on women in Islam, the contrast. So I will focus on the three main aspects. Next, in terms of sources of authority, you might wonder why feminist ideology, which advocates for human rights and justice, is often seen as conflicting with Islamic views. Feminist perspective, rooted with secular ideology, aligned with liberalism. This contrast arises because progressive Islam, which support updating religious interpretation, can differ from traditional Islamic law. The concern is that supporting feminist ideas within Islam might lead to excessive religion freedom and continuous issues like LGBT rights. In contrast, Islam is based on the concept of Tawhid and viewpoint incorporate justice and equality within a religious framework drawing on religious teachings and traditions. Besides that, there are also contrasts between women's leadership and empowerment. Stereotypes often portray women as less capable or suitable for leadership roles. Feminists support redefining leadership qualities to be more inclusive and reflect diverse experiences and viewpoints. Meanwhile, in Islam, we find esteemed figures like Ummul Mu'minin Sayyidatina Aisyah radhiyallahu anha, the wife of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, known for her profound knowledge, intellect, and wisdom. She transmits a significant number of hadiths from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, totaling 1,210. Highly respected by the companion, she often provides guidance on matters related to the Islamic jurisprudence, inheritance law, and various religious practices observed within the household. This shows that Islam grants women various rights and responsibility within family, community, and society.
In conclusion, while Islam and feminism share the goal of enhancing women's dignity, there are far too many ideologies that violate Islamic Sharia, which can harm Muslim faiths if they follow the feminist ideology introduced by the West. Instead of accepting gender equality in our community that are not rooted in Islam, we should focus on creating an environment that empowers Muslim women and recognize their centrality in the Islamic tradition throughout history, present, and the future, in order to prevent those who are marginalized from making the wrong decision, because all they want is just justice. We must intensify our effort to comprehend the Islamic perspective on gender and apply it in our homes, mosques, organization, and community before listing all the reasons feminism is incompatible with Islam.